Alrighty guys, what's going on? It's Jerry here back with another epic video. In this video guys, we'll be going through and breaking down some of the combos and doing some test hands with the X-Saber deck profile. If you guys are new to the channel, I love to break up these videos because my channel is mostly based on really teaching you guys how to play and breaking stuff down, so that's why I do these separate videos. So the other video, is not like a 30 to 40 minute video, so that's why I break these videos down so I make sure I have the time. And it's, it's split up so you guys can watch the deck profile and then you can watch me kind of break down on how to use the deck like I'm going to do in this video. If you guys haven't had a chance to watch my Gladiator Beast deck profile, make sure you guys check that out. I'll link that up in the right in the YouTube cards if you guys haven't had a chance to check that out. Tomorrow I'll do the 100 subscriber giveaway, guys. I'll announce who won that in the Pendulum video, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that tomorrow. I know a lot of you guys requested that video, which is why I chose that specifically to do that in the announcement of the giveaway, because that's what you guys wanted. With that being said, guys, if you're not yet subscribed, please make sure you get subscribed. Also, make sure you like the video so YouTube can still see you guys are loving the content that I'm putting out. That helps share not only this video, but the channel as well with people that, that are interested in this type of, content, Yu-Gi-Oh! Related content. And that helps grow, help grow and continue to build our community and grow the channel. All right, well, I appreciate your guys' feedback and all the other things I've seen in the other videos. Let's go ahead and kind of dive in, guys, and let's see what cards we can draw. We'll just pretend we're going to go second, guys, for this tutorial. So we got 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got 6 cards. So let's dive through and see what we got, guys. So we got my Monster Gate, we got a Bogart, another Monster Gate, Transmodifier, Formation of the Tingy, and Regalia. So we've got a few things we could use, guys, go ahead and use to our advantage. So probably what I would do first with the hand that we opened up with this, and we're just yet again to assume, right, we're going to assume our opponent has no negates or anything like that, just for the simplicity of the video, right? So you guys really just, right, the point of this for you guys to understand how to use the deck and how the deck works and it flows, right? So we'll go ahead and use our Formation of the Tingy first. And what I'm going to do, guys, is we'll actually use that to pull just for backup. So this one, since we already got kind of the cards we would normally pull, I'm going to go ahead and pull another Beauregard Knight, guys, mostly for backup for the, really the, the next turn. Alrighty. So this would be our hand with what's left. So what we would do next, guys, is what I would go ahead and do next is go ahead and play our Beauregard Knight. We'll summon him. We'll go ahead and summon Regalia as well. I don't have anything to add from that, since you guys can tell I don't have any graveyard, right? I'll put the hand up here so you guys can see it consistently, right? So we don't have anything else we could do with that at the particular moment. So we'll go ahead and play our first Monster Gate, guys. So, right, well, it's kind of hard to see there. We'll play Monster Gate. I'll put it over here for the graveyard. So we'll tribute him. He'll go to the graveyard. Now we can keep drawing. Okay, perfect. We hit part of our combo. That's perfect. So this is what you want to hit is Fault Rollers. That's definitely good. That helps us out a lot. We hit another Fault Roller. That's insanely good. We hit Reasoning, Tingy, Rescue Cat. Perfect. Hey, that's exactly that's what you want to kind of see when you guys are doing this. So it's actually very perfect. We actually got a perfect good start. So then we're going to go ahead and use Rescue Cat's effect, guys. We'll tribute off Rescue Cat. And now we'll bring out rest of the cards for our combo. We'll bring out our Dark Soul. And then we will bring out our Arabellum. And I'll go through and shuffle the deck just a little bit. Nothing too fancy, since we have some of the cards we could play. So then there's all kind of stuff that we could kind of go through and do now, guys. Because you don't want to do any of those yet, quite just yet. So we're going to go ahead and play our other Monster Gate, guys. I'm going to go ahead and activate it. For the other cards, we're going to go ahead and hit Dark Soul. So we'll put Dark Soul in the graveyard. Hey, and we had another Arabellum already. Let's see. Well, we hit all of our stuff in combo. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to cycle it back. Trying to see if there's any other moves we might specifically can do. Not much really else we could do, guys. So we could have, depending on that, because what we want to do is to get I was hoping to hit a Regalia. We were going to special summon with that last one, but we didn't hit it. We have everything else we need for combo. So at this point, right, if we could attack them, you know, attack something, we would attack it. We could go into some of the synchros if we wanted to, or links. None of them at this point would really be any... Well, we could do one that would be kind of beneficial for us. Yeah, I think I'll probably do that. So I think what we'll do, guys, since we're going to end up not being able to pull combo, what I'm going to do is send them to link summon out. This is one of those turns. We got pretty much everything we need. We just need to get it out on the field. We'll bring out the Union Carrier. Then we'll use Union Carrier's effect. We'll attach it to him. We'll bring out... Let's see, last thing I want to bring out. We pretty much hit everything. I think we'll go ahead and pick another one of the... we'll leave it because usually I end up needing them. I'll go ahead and pull out, because we've got everything we need for combo at this point. I'm going to pull out one of the rescue cats, just so we don't have to worry about get it stuck in the deck. Normally I would probably pull like Dark Soul or something, so when they destroy it I could pull a card to my hand. That's probably what I normally would do, but in this case we've already got all of our full combo stuff. At this point I'm just looking to thin out cards from the deck that we don't need to draw, guys, that would be considered, you know, not necessarily dead cards, but it wouldn't really, you know, it's not the card that we would be looking to draw, so that's why I chose Rescue Cat particularly. So then we'll say, well, right, we end our turn, so we hit, what was it, just the one Dark Soul? Yeah, we hit the one Dark Soul, so we can add one card, one of the Dark Soul's effect. We'll add one of the Regalia to our hand. Alright, so then in our opponent's turn we'll go, right, more than likely they're gonna attack, probably get rid of, Union Carrier, we'll get rid of him. We get lucky, we may get to keep him. We'll just do worst case scenario and say, right, they wiped out our board, right? Worst case scenario, we'll say they wiped out our entire board. When they go to their turn, then it goes back to our turn. So this would be our hand, guys, going for our turn. Then we'll draw. Alright, that's good one to draw too. Alright, so then we could basically now we can start doing all the combos now, guys. So now we can summon Beauregard Knight, and then now we can summon Regalia. Regalia's effect will now activate. Now I can pull one of the False Rollers to our hands. And now we can special summon Fault Roller. Alrighty. Then we can use False Roller's effect. We can kind of just keep bouncing. Bouncing things kind of all over the place. Go ahead and use his effect. We'll bring out... Let's see... His effect, we'll use him to bring out the other one to our hand. Yeah. Go ahead and bring out the other one to our hand. So we've got that. So now we got both of them basically. And essentially. Alrighty. So then what we can do, guys, is then we can link one of these away. I'll go ahead and link that one. Doesn't really matter which one, of course. But we'll link that one away. Say we'll play our Karibo at this point. Alrighty, so we got a few things we could definitely do differently. We'll go ahead and play our False Roller because I'm bad about doing this. Tried the other day in the live stream, forget to special summon him, so we'll make sure we can go ahead and special summon him since we still have 2 or more on the field. So then at this point, what we could do is now... Alrighty. Now we can bring back one of the Airbellums. And then we can go into... How do we want to do this? Yeah, we'll actually bring him back. Then what we're going to do, guys, we'll go into our M7. So next we're going to go into M7. M7's effect will activate. You'll detach a card. Then you can choose one card to return it to the hand. What I would do is obviously just pick him to roll him back to my hand to bring him back. Now what we can do at this point is we can go through and we can use our, let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll send these 4 to the graveyard, guys, to link to play yugioh. And we'll use yugioh's effect. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's really good, actually. So we got a Rescue Cat, we got Upstart Goblin, guys, and then I'll put it where make sure you guys can see it in the camera. So there's the 4 cards we pulled with yugioh. So plus not counting the cards that we have in our hand. So I have to return 3 of them to the deck, just so you guys can see his effect in case you're not familiar with him. So I have to turn 3 of these cards to the deck. Well, I don't need Transmodify, right? So we can get rid of Transmodify. It's obviously not one that we need. We already have the Arabellums that we need. We only need the 1, so that's fine. We really don't need the loop, so that can be our second card. And then really the third card for us, which we get to summon too, so we already have that. We could bring that back out. So Succession. I'm feeling like we could probably put Rescue Cat. I would do probably Rescue Cat or Succession. Guys, let's see. What do we have that we could bring back? Bring that back. So I think I'm going to put Rescue Cat back in the deck, because we can already bring it back with that. So I'm going to put Rescue Cat back as well, guys. So we'll put these 3 down at the bottom. Alright, so now these are the 3 cards in our hand. I'm going to go ahead and use, I'll put our hand back over here so you guys can still see it on camera. Still not too bad. We'll go ahead and play Upstart Goblin. Draw a card. We got 1 day of peace. We'll go ahead and just play 1 day of peace, right? At this point, we're not worried about OTK. We're just worried about really showing. I'm just really based on showing you guys the hand loop and stuff like that. So we'll draw another card. I got Dark World Dealings this time, so that's good. So what we can do now, right? Because we still haven't used his effect, and we still have an extra special summon that we can use with him if we need it. So what we'll do, guys, I'll actually go ahead and play. Here's Rock Sunrise. We'll bring back, and also don't forget your opponent loses 200 attack for each beast, plant, or in this case just basically beast monsters in your graveyard. So we've got like what? There's several in there you guys can see. So they would lose a good bit of their attack too. That we'd be able to lower their attack. So that helps out a lot too. So we'll bring out our Rescue Cat. We haven't used Rescue Cat's effect this turn, so we can use his effect, tribute him. Now we can bring back that Arabellum we just put back in the deck. Then we can bring out a Dark Soul as well. And then we'll shuffle slightly, because I do have some draw cards, so. Alrighty, so then at this point, guys, we can activate his effect to bring back Regalia, right? Then we can use his effects to add the other False Roller back to our hand. Now you can see where the deck is starting to kind of click, right? So now at this point, guys, we can Synchro Summon. We'll send these guys to the graveyard. And then now what we want to do is we've got out our Gotems. And now at this point, we're good to go, right? So if they had, cards face down that you wanted to get rid of, we could have already, done that. There's all, kind of endless things that we could have, done with this down so further you guys can see. And that's basically it, guys. Just the rest of it, you would go through the loop. So I still have him back. So then what I can do is I could send him into the graveyard, get rid of one of their cards in their hand, send to the graveyard, get rid of one of their cards in their hand. That's 2 cards gone. Special summon the other False Roller, use his effect, bring him back. And this is just the cycle, guys. And then you add him back. All you do is keep doing this till your opponent basically has no cards in their hand. So then I would do the same thing again, use his effect, tribute, go and bring out the other one. And it's basically just just kind of keep going through this over and over. Get rid of that one, get rid of another card in their hand. Use his effect, keep cycling basically till you get to whatever it is that you're trying to do to get accomplished. So then at point right, guys, they would get rid of all their cards in their hand. I think that's pretty much everything as far as, like, we'll just kind of leave it at that, guys. We did have the Dark World, so we'll see if I drew. Yeah, so if I drew that right, I just would have done it and let it discard. They put the extra Dark Soul in the graveyard. So when we ended our turn, we've put, what, two in this graveyard this turn. So even if because we couldn't finish, we play the 1 day apiece, we would still get to pull 2 cards at the end of this turn, guys. So I could pull the Beauregard Knight, and I could pull the last Yugioh. So that's really good. So that's really a perfect combo for us to end on, and we still have Succession. So we can make whatever end board that we want to. Usually it's going to be something close to this. And then we could go for, one of our synchros, things like that, especially with us having Sergio out as well too. So that helps out a lot. But I hope that helps out, guys, where you guys could kind of see, go through how to use the deck and the combos. I pretty much used all of the combos in the deck going through this video, so it's probably a little longer than I wanted it to be. But I just wanted to go through and kind of showcase the deck, break everything down so you guys could see how it works. Hopefully this video helped show you guys how the X-Saber deck works. Like I said, it doesn't flow perfectly yet because it's still, missing pieces. But overall, it's, like I said, it's a really fun deck to play with. Hopefully they'll make some new stuff for it. But I appreciate you guys if you made it to the end of the video. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Let me know if any questions or comments that you have about the deck or anything that you thought maybe I should have done differently. But overall, we were able to get full combo on our second turn. We had it first turn, but we just didn't have a way to cycle the cards back to our hand to do the full combo, unfortunately. So we did have to go into it, take our second turn, and then we had full combo after that point. We were, definitely more than good to go. As you guys could see, everything pretty much come together in our second turn. But that'll do it for this video, guys. If you guys are not yet subscribed, please make sure you guys get subscribed. If you haven't already liked the video, make sure you like the video so I can see that you guys are still loving the content I'm putting out, and YouTube can see it as well, so they continue to push my content to new viewers, to continue to add people to our community. But that'll do it for this video, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.